Hello ladies and gents, my name is Putty and welcome back for Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. This is Wrestlepalooza. This is a big deal. Now, I got a little bit of bad news. TCW have kind of stopped talent trading with me. They're like, you've been using our guys too much. Let's take a break. So unfortunately we do not have the Syndicate tonight. So let's jump straight into the final hour and a half. So I have spent so much time building the men that I'm actually really worried about tonight's main event, because we're going to go ahead with what was always the plan in the first place, which was a women's main event. It's Electric Dreamer, 100 Momentum, taking on Brooke Tyler, who has 100 Momentum for the women's title. And I know what these two are capable of, but I'm not sure about their pop right now. It's definitely dropped. Well, Brooks has. Electric's has definitely gone up, but Brooks is now settled at B's, which is a huge step down from where she was last year when she was getting those amazing grades with Electric. And Electric has obviously gone up, but is still not well. She's gone up from then, but really just stabilized. You know, I'm very worried about it. But I know these two can do good, and it's about time we main evented with a women's match. So that's happening. That is just happening. And who's going over? It's going to be Electric Dreamer. End of the show. Goddamn. End of the show. It's just got to be a feel-good moment. Luchadora conquers the longest reigning women's champion of all time. That might be incorrect. Belle held it for a year and 1 month. Hellcat for less than a year. Brooke for less than a year. Devil Karubi for less than a year. Brooke for less than a year. Alicia for almost 2 years. Okay, so Alicia was 8th of 17, so 4 plus 12 is 16 plus January, February, April, May. So plus 4 is 20. Alicia had it for 20 months. Brooke has had it for just about just about 19. Oh god, she's actually really close. Brooke is actually quite close, I think, unless my calculations are off. No, I think they're right. Brooke has had it for 19 months, I think. So really close, but no, not the longest reigning women's champion of all time. Close though, close second. Then the semi-main event. This is the one that I'm pretty confident in doing well, because they've just been built up. They're machines, they're monsters, they're animals. They are Frantic Ali and Primus Allen. 40 minutes. We're going the full hog for this world title match. Yeah, 40 minutes. And Darren is in charge of that, but we're totally putting Wilson in charge of the main. Primus Allen over. Open, called, slow build, decisive. There we go. Electric Dreamer versus Brooke Tyler. We are putting Wilson Carlisle in charge of that. Alright, now we need to kind of build around this. So I only want these two matches plus their pre and post match stuff to take an hour and a half. So we've got about 36 minutes of pre and post match stuff. So first of all, I'm going to do this, which is going to be Brooke and Dreamer. So it's going to be a quick, here is the intro to the match. It's been a hell of a couple of years for these two women, and this is making history. And then we will obviously have the entrance of Electric Dreamer. 4 minutes. Although her Destiny rolls are really good. She tends to have really good ratings for her entrances, but we are going to have Champion comes out last. 6 minutes. Going to make sure that gets going to do everything in our power to try and make that get a good grade. And then we will do post-match, celebration, the big, she's done it, she's the best in the world, she has main evented Wrestlepalooza with this. So yeah, there we go. So we've got 16 minutes left for pre and post stuff for the other main event, which is good, So Frantic Ali comes out first. 4 minutes. Now, am I confident enough to give Primus Allen a 6-minute entrance? Do I think... Yeah, I think I am. No, I'm not. Ah, yes, I am. I'm confident. I'm very confident. Come on, Primus, do not let me down. Alright, now we got 6 extra minutes left. Do I even want to use them? No, this is good. That's the main event, hour and a bit. Alright, cool. Now, the undercard is obviously going to be a lot weaker without the trades I was expecting, but we do have a couple of good matches, so we'll start with the championship matches. We're going to have the Young Guns. We're going to have the Young Guns versus Natural Storm, who are going to get some momentum. Even though that storyline ended up terrible, but oh well. Hopefully they are at good momentum, even though that storyline did not do so well in the end. Yeah, storyline did exactly what it was meant to do. Good stuff. So the Young Guns are probably not over enough. I don't know, they're good in the Mid-Atlantic. I don't know, 20 minutes seems about right. And they're really good, so, you know. It should do okay. Hopefully it does well. Open, called, slow build, decisive. Gonna open the show with it. Then we're gonna have a traditional title match, as we do every year. American Elemental is going to defend against... Oh yeah, we brought in Matthew Keith. We'll talk about him later. Lawrence Simon. How long have you had the belt, ML? Traditional. You have had the belt. You haven't even had the belt a year yet, so yeah, we don't have to worry too much about this. 16 minutes. ML over. Open. Called. Slow build. Decisive. There we go. Nope, we want the traditional title on the line. This is Wrestlepalooza, damn it! All the titles are on the line. Wrestlepalooza. Then we want our 2 showcase matches, which we're going to start off with Froshore versus Matty Keith in a Superstars of Maw, historical segment. This one's going to go 30. And Fro's going over. Open, called, slow build, decisive. That's kind of going to be the mid-show main event. And we're also obviously going to have, as we do every year, Binky Boy, the Gravedigger, taking on Acid 2. And this one's going to go 16. Gravedigger's going over. Open, called, slow build, decisive. Keep Acid really, really strong. Furious. Acid can be protected. Furious. Acid might not be the man for this match. I want someone with a name. Robbie Wright works. Yeah. Gravedigger will go through every Chaos member at some point. Okay, open, called, slow build, decisive. Robbie's probably not going to be happy. I wasn't expecting him to be absolutely delighted about this, but he is going to accept the loss eventually, which is all we needed. Alright, now before we move on to tag teams, which I'm probably going to end up doing, I'm going to do a women's tag match, I think. Should we start with... Yeah, we should. No, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Elder Statesmen, Belle Bryden and Joanne Rodriguez of First Ladies. I was going to do like a First Ladies match, but no, we're going to do the Elder Statesmen and First Ladies taking on Catherine Goodlooks and Shiori Japensha, which I think makes sense. Or should we have Japensha in a singles match? No, I think this makes sense. Belle Bryden open, call, decisive. This should do pretty well. Put that around here. With obviously we have got a match announced for this card. I totally forgot about, which is Alicia Strong versus Fuyuko Higasun Senpai-kun. And Alicia Strong's going to win that one. Open, called, decisive. Mainly because we need... No, mainly because Alicia's just turned, and she deserves that. So we need to end this one. But otherwise, these two can keep going. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to remove these matches from pre-booking, because I just realized that I was just adding them manually, so... Whatever. There we go. And then, oh yes, Dusty DuCont I wanted to lose. But who to? Who on the grandest stage of them all is Dusty DuCont gonna pass a little bit of overness to going into the new year? It could be Nelson Callum. Yeah, I think Nelson Callum makes a little bit of sense. This isn't going to be a great match, but it shouldn't do dreadful. 16 minutes. Nelson Callum over, open, called, slow build, decisive, unhappy. That's fine. We'll keep you strong. That's fine. You've got a lot to give, Dusty. If we keep you strong, you might be able to pace it out a little over a couple of matches. I'd also like some more women, specifically Mrs. Stone, I mean, who, yes, is pretty much ready to take on... this is a good tester match, which is Francisca Duran, Lucy Stone. That's a good tester match to see if Lucy's ready. And I'm going to put Lucy over because we have a face champion. And we're going to keep Francisca strong. So if this gets a B- with... she's furious. Yeah, we're going to put Francisca over. Now it's got to get a B. If you would let me keep you strong, Francisca, that would have been... I would have only asked for a B-, but since you had to complain, you're going to have to get a B to impress me now. And we will do Danielle Sweetheart taking on Katie McKean. And Danielle's going to go over here. I would put Katie over, but Danielle's just debuted, so it's like, I'd rather have Danielle go over. A very women-focused card, because it's a very women-focused show, because we have a women's main event, obviously. And then, obviously, we have to put the New Wave in a match, because it's the New Wave. I mean, by God. And they can take on the Can-Am Connection. The Can-Am Connection can win this match. 20 minutes. Bryant Bell, open, called, decisive. Now, I bet they're only going to want keeping strong, right? No. Scout can be protected because he's old. Yay. That actually worked out really well. Actually, a little surprised about that. Okay, and we will finally do one more tag team match, and it's obviously going to be Toxic Smoothies versus the Disposable Heroes. And we're going to do 20 minutes of hot Austin Smooth action. It's going to be open, called, decisive, slow build, kind of a cooldown before the main event. And then what we probably want to open up the show with something. Oh yeah, I've got it. 1 second. Let's just check if there's nobody huge we're missing on this show. Citizen Y, it's a shame to miss ya. Oh, Hernandez. Nah, we'll leave that go. We'll use him another day. Dean Waldorf, who we're not re-signing, by the way. So, goodbye to you, Dean. Nigel, it's a bit of a shame you're not being used. I tell you what we will do. Yeah, we can do this. We can totally do this. 10-man battle royal. And take out the women. Do the main eventers first. Alright, who's not being used now? Nigel, I would like to get in. Dean Waldorf can get out. James Hernandez can leave. Rick Law can go in. It sounds good. Decide amongst yourselves who is the most deserving of winning a random-ass battle royal. And there we go. Lots of matches, not a lot of angles, but the angles that we do have matter. This is the big show. This is Wrestlepalooza 5. I'm hoping for a good main event. Come on, girls, don't let me down. Let's get rolling. The Battle Royal gets a 77B. Rick Law wins the match by finally eliminating Casey Valentine. In an 83B+, Natural Storm defeat the Young Guns to defend their titles for the 3rd time. Another 83B+, as American Elemental defeats Lawrence Simon with an American Earthbreaker. In a 91A, Froshore defeated Matthew Keith in 30 minutes with a sure thing. Good stuff from those two. In a 62C, the Gravedigger defeated Robbie Wright in 16 minutes with a mood swing. 77B, Joanne Rodriguez and Belle Bryden defeated Catherine Goodlooks and Shiori Japensha in 10 minutes. Then on to the... Oh, yeah. In a match that had excellent in-reaction and great heat from the audience, Alicia Strong defeated Fuyuko Higa in 10 minutes with a strong arm tactic. 99A star. Yeah, these two are really good. I don't know if you were aware. But yeah, these two are really good at what they do. By the way, Fuyuko Higa is dating James Hernandez. Something to point out. We just missed an 83. 83, what did we have? I think it was... Oh God, what do we have? We'll have to go back and look at that. Sorry, if you remember the booking. Anyway, and about the feature. Oh damn it, Skype! Turn you off. As you can see, Tucker is being a dick to Ben. In about the feature, great action but not much in the way of heat. Francisco Duran defeated Lucy Stone McFly in 10 minutes with a Hawk Twister. Yeah, I expected a B from this match. Yeah, Lucy's ready, bruh. Katie's probably also ready. Danielle Sweetheart defeats Katie McKean in 10 minutes with a super kick. Yeah, Katie's probably ready too. New Wave defeated by Can-Am Connection 82B. Not bad for the protection. Disposable Heroes, Toxic Smoothies. This was really good for a match with the Disposable Heroes in it. Alright, here we go. Frantic Ali makes an elaborate entrance. Primus Allen makes a 99 elaborate entrance. Semi-main event gets a 98 A-star. That is good enough. In a superb bout that had great wrestling action and a sizzling crowd, Primus Allen defeated Frantic Ali in 40 minutes by submission with the end of days. Primus Allen makes defense number 6 of his MAW World Heavyweight title. Not the best match on the card so far. That was Alicia Strong for Yuko Higa. But a good end to a storyline that I like. And trust me, the story isn't over. There's more to this. You might not like the next twist. Oh, by the way, 50,000 people sold out at the Pentagon. You might not like the next twist, but I think you'll like the one after that. Yeah, lots to be said about this. Moving on to a video hyping Brooke Tyler and Electric Dreamer, 79B. See, I don't know why these entrances do well. Electric Dreamer makes an elaborate entrance, 89A. Brooke Tyler makes an elaborate entrance, 82B. And the main event of Wrestlepalooza 5 gets a 99 A-star. In a bout that featured excellent in-ring action and a good crowd, Alicia Strong defeated Brooke Tyler in 10 minutes with an electric blue bomb. Electric Dreamer wins the MAW Women's title. Okay. Yeah, 99 A-star. I know I shouldn't expect the 100, especially with that. It could have been a 100 if we had done Electric Dreamer entering second. Electric Dreamer defeats Brooke Tyler. Electric Dreamer wins the MAW Women's title. And after the match, Electric Dreamer celebrates with a 93A. And the show gets a 97 A-star. He used Ralph Leota far too much on the show. Oh, poor Ralph Leota. 97 A-star. 50,000 people. By God. By God. By God. Ah. Oh. Lots of happiness here, obviously. I reckon for Yuko Higa, Alicia Strong, and no. Electric Dreamer deserves a hug. So does Who to Cut, because Brooke is getting a hug. Sorry for Yuko, I love you. My girls, you've done well this year. You'll be back here one day. Don't think it'll be next year. Maybe though. Could see another rematch. Could do Fuyuko Higa versus Alicia Strong next year. That would involve getting the belt on one of them though, which is not in the plan. Anyway. Oh shit. Yeah. That would be the 5th pay-per-view in a row. Buy rate? 5. Yeah. That would be the best buy rate we've ever had. Yeah. That was a sensational buy rate. That's gonna do good money. Pay-per-view summary. It's the... Oh, it didn't beat Mayhem. Oh, it didn't beat Mayhem. Oh, it was so close. Oh, no. I am actually devastated. Oh. In terms of all years, though, how good of a show is it? Really? Oh, no, it's loading. Oh, it's the 2nd most bought pay-per-view of all time. Holy shit, that is a screenshot I need to show some people. What a buy rate, though. Oh my god, we beat every Supreme Challenge ever. And every Mayhem except for this year's. we're almost certainly going to get card of the year. I wonder what match of the year is going to be this year, though, because there's been no 100s. And I doubt with Wrestlepalooza behind us that we'll get one. Has there been a 100 in TCW this year? Nope. I guess it'll just be a randomly selected 99. So that'll be interesting. In terms of our pop, we're up to B pluses everywhere. We were like that last month, though. How close are we to global? So, ooh, shit, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. The stars have aligned. Regional importance has aligned. Guys, we are 2 points in Mid-Atlantic and 2 points in the Southeast away from, and also 2 points in Southeastern Mexico, away from global. If we hit global, I'm not going to end the series, but we're going to start ending it. So, guys, this has been fantastic. I have really enjoyed that. If you're looking at it, let's compare matches and stuff. So, in terms of events, that was the best event we've ever ran. Matches, the main event is the 3rd best match in MAW history. And is there anything else from that card? Yeah. The Alicia Strong Fuyuko Higa match is the 5th best match of all time. Does the main event rank anywhere? It would be here, wouldn't it? Oh, is it in top 10? It'd be Primus Allen defeated. Primus Allen defeats Frantic Ali. It was 98, wasn't it? Yeah, there it is. 17th best match of all time. Not dreadful, especially for a semi-main event. Yeah, I probably could have semi-main evented with Alicia and Brooke. Alicia and Fuyuko. I'm happy with who's our women's champ now. So I'm going to skip forward 2 days. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forward 1 day at a time, just so we don't get that unfortunate situation of Maw TV expecting to be booked. And I'm like, no, I'm not booking you yet. I'll book you another time. But yeah, TV companies are also going to be accepting negotiations next month, which means we're going into Mexico, obviously. Guys, we could be global by the end of the year. That would be huge. I would be so happy. I would be so happy. Oh my god, you wouldn't even believe. We're totally just going to put James Hernandez on a random episode of Maw TV. I feel like he doesn't deserve it, but then at the same time, I don't know. No, he's been great. No, don't get me wrong. He's been absolutely fantastic, but he does only have 1 appearance left, so we can't build to anything. So yeah, we may just throw that away on a random show. So obviously, plans for the next two pay-per-views. Rematch of the Women's World title match is going to happen at the Proving Ground, so it's going to be Brooke Tyler versus Electric Dreamer. This time with Brooke as the challenger. And then, if you remember correctly, the man who got the pin at the Battle for the Mid-Atlantic will get a title shot. That man is Fro Shore. So at the Night of the Champions, the final show of the year, it'll be Fro Shore versus Primus Allen once again. Locked inside a steel cage and forced to fight it out for the world title. So, there you go. Canadian National Battle, we obviously won because we're amazing. We're amazing. Oh god. TCW lost. Are they going to fall? No, they probably won't. We don't really want them to either. Although north of the border are surviving, but it looks like the 2 American companies have already died. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's all we needed to see. As SWF failed to fill out a 10,000 arena on a weekly basis, we managed to pack in a 50,000 capacity stadium for Wrestlepalooza 5. 2nd best buy rate of all time for any company ever. Okay, maybe not ever, but since the game began. A 1 million profit in October. Almost global. We're not going to keep it, but almost global. Let's auto push. Let's see our stars, who they are. So I imagine they will. Let's also end these storylines. No, this one can stay. This one. Frantic Ali leaves. We'll add Fro. And we'll also remove Primus and add him back. I'd like to see Primus's pop It's still not that high, but it's high enough. It's good. It's good. Primus has had a great year. Very happy with Primus. Very pleased with him. Yeah, that's what he's at. So Fro is at 84s. That's his pop cap. Good stuff. Primus is at 90s odds. James Fernandez we don't have to look at. And Ollie is solidly a star, which is good, because his story, ladies and gentlemen, is not over. Not over yet. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me now. Yep, this is Electric Dreamer. She's doing fine. Brooke is probably, yeah, she's doing alright too. I imagine Alicia Strong is doing fine, because her pop cap is very high and she just won it. Yep, Alicia's back, and Alicia's back. Back again. Alicia's back. Tell a friend. Yes, Alicia is back. Speaking of people who are not back, but certainly ready, Mrs. Stone, please take a bow. Take a bow, son. Congratulations. You've made it to the big girls' table now. You've got your first A-star. Congrats. It's a bit of a rite of passage here at Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. So congratulations. You've joined the big girls' table, like I said. You're certainly reasonably over. You'll have a great Jeanette Vaughn next year, I'm sure. But your opponent, on the other hand, the woman known as Francisca Duran, you, my girl, I know you've been ready for a while, but I know now that you are truly ready for the big time. Oh yes, can't wait for that. So, what was that 83 I skipped over? We should probably go and look at that. It was, no, not Daniel Sweetheart, it was Nelson Callum and Dusty DuCont. That is a surprisingly good rating for those two. Guys. Give me a 2-sweet. I'm just going to 2-sweet my microphone right now. Yeah, obviously very chuffed, very happy, looking forward. 2021 started slow. A couple of bad ratings put me off, slowed me down. But you can't keep this dog down forever, because this is real life Chicago. This is MAW. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you for the proving ground for the post-season of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling as we build towards the Ripcord Invitational. But I have a feeling some other stuff that happens in around the months surrounding January that might overshadow the tournament this year. Just a hunch. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.